Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you're interested in joining any of our campaigns like our Tuesday evening game or our Friday early game, we do have an open slot available in each of those. You can reach out to me and let me know that you are interested, or you can join our Patreon, which is listed down in the description below. Alrighty, Vance, what happened last week?
So we start off with Shinari explaining to us a little bit of how the realm of dream will work. Our speed is determined by how intelligent we are, which makes Cat the fastest of the group, and Vance and Fen some of the slowest. Any illusions we make are made completely real, and if we die, it means that we're entrapped there. He then prepares the ritual for the evening, and then we all fall asleep, waking up into our own dreamscapes. Bartikov wakes up in the training ground, or the courtyard in the training grounds. His dreams fluctuate at times between things turning into monsters or everything just being friendly, and he has an easier night this night. Samdi's in complete control of his dreams. It's night on the dunes, stars stretching. And then Monkey dreams about a throne. Vance has a disturbing dream about a confrontation he had with his father. And Kat is dreaming about when she uncovered a plot in her homeland and was trying to show all the information to Bartikov. We all slowly meet up as we follow a thread through our dreams. Samdi coming in much different than anybody else had seen him, as a light orange lizard folk. And then eventually one of the royal guard of Catherine's mother approaches, starts telling Bartikov he's sloppy, but he brought with him a puppy named Boris. And we find out that Boris is actually a trap, and it turns into a monstrosity as everything warps around us. The Sandman comes in and attacks, blinding Fen, thinking that he was the one who had killed his brother. And he almost kills Fen right off the spot until Vance taunts him with the fact that he was the one that killed his brother. Cat swings at him, trying to give him contagion, but he swaps places with Monkey, and Monkey catches it instead. And Sandman uses that opportunity to go after Vance, burning him down pretty good, taking him out. Cat saves Vance by teleporting him and swapping places with him. And Sandman chases after him. But Cat and this creature that Samdi had summoned and Bartikov all managed to hack him down before Monkey goes and grabs him and holds him in place so that he can't continue to go after us. With him killed, Samdi creates a feast so that Vance can be healed, and we're all healed up. And eventually we wake back up in our dreams, or off of our dreams, and that's where we're starting off. That was a terrible recap. I apologize.
It's okay. So, you all awaken inside of Shinari's personal abode in Casino. Fully well rested, feeling the weight and pressure of the previous day slowly leaving you. What would you all like to do?
When Bartikov wakes up, can he open his eyes?
Not yet, no.
Still cursed. Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Since we slept overnight, Fen needs to take a different spell. I know that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
What
Ben needs
was
to rub shit in Bart's eyes.
Greater restoration.
Greater Restoration? Let's see if I can find that.
Like literal shit. Oh, and the two boys are gonna miss out on this.
Oh, there. Oh, he already had it marked. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right. When we all get up, Fen will start making his preparations of what he's going to do to Bartikov. A little spit, a little animal poop, some twigs, some random spices.
Yes, the 17 herbs and spices.
Yeah. He's going to break out his secret blend of spices and herbs.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Kat will kind of because Bartikov would probably have been freaking out about waking up still blind, so she'll probably just be there making sure he's like, it's okay, we'll be all right, it's about to end, we're good.
Add the parts he got from Mother, I can't remember her name.
Mama Vusi.
Mama Vusi. And then he'll smear it on Bartikov's face. Like heavy smear. You got to make sure you got it all covered. It's maximum touch for potency.
Everyone smells the horrendous odor surrounded with this natural remedy pulled together from the wilderness and environment itself. Immediately, Shinari starts prestidigitating the area around them.
Cat is helping.
And I'm gonna say Fen says that it takes an hour for it to set in for potency. And he's gonna wait for it to build to full potency while he just says random gibberish every once in a while, like he's doing some ritual on him.
This is fair. This is nice. This makes me feel better about the amount of crits he gets. This is good.
And then at the very end, in the last few seconds of the hour, he will actually cast Greater Restoration. After he's drug it on, as long as he thinks Bartikov will accept. Probably longer than Bartikov thought he would accept.
So the shit is smeared off of his face, and Bart can finally wipe away the crusties from his eyes. It is a little discolored and pink, but
oh no.
He's immune to disease. He's fine.
No pink eye?
Yeah, a little pink eye.
Yeah, he's fine. Remember, paladins make the best prostitutes. Just remember that.
Oh
Gabe.
God.
Anyways.
Gabe, yeah.
Shinari will... So, I have already begun the workings for all of the Katsune and many of our other allies that are going to be joining with us. As of now, the Kaziun are not clearly choosing a side, though we had our conversation last night. The Almaj are currently under Zyron's supervision, or Silk's supervision, in Zyron's absence. And the other tribes are becoming more and more difficult. I think
What do you mean
we need to...
difficult?
I think they are nervous. A power struggle like this does not happen very often, and usually can have ramifications for individuals who are a bit more greedy. I do not feel comfortable bringing this information to Nanalans or the Kudra, honestly. Maybe Lishara.
The Kudra are the fighting guild, the fighting tribe, yes?
Kitari Mir, yes.
Kitari.
In charge of the
The
fighting
Kudra
pits
is the
in the
leader.
military. The number one technical gladiator and fighter and combatant in all of Casino. The problem with trying to bring her into all of this is she really does not deal with politics or with conversations. She is an individual of action, and she would probably want to arrest all parties involved and get a conversation and a court to get involved, which would be Nanalans and the Fasid. And from what you've said, we do not trust them at all, so.
No, there's we were made aware of certain I do not know if they would necessarily risk enough to be full-called allies, but they certainly turn a blind eye and provide assistance in more subtle ways.
But I will be handling things here because I believe you have errands to run, correct?
Yes. We need to prepare to go north again. And we need to get everyone clothing that would keep them warm.
How far north are you going?
There are ruins in ice there. That was, I believe they called it the Frost Key Ruins.
That is quite a ways away. The closest I can get you is Jakit Tome. Then you are going to have to travel on foot the rest.
Understood. So we prepare for a long travel.
That's where we went the last time, wasn't it? When we traveled here?
Jakit Tome?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That was the tome with the hungry and those claw monsters and the fuck no, we're not dealing with that bullshit.
Right. Which now we know what's in there, because didn't you see that in his head, Kat? Or Somdi did?
We both did. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Also not fun stuff, but yes.
Right. So, the first thing is we get things to prepare for travel. Do we still have somebody's camo?
That was
Camel?
unfortunately left in the middle of the
You
desert.
teleported.
Right. So
I shall use my childish denial to say that it is running happy and free and not crushed by an army of undead.
right.
Fair enough.
Which the camel's gone to the camel, like the
Theo
desert
Great Camel
version of the
Beyond.
farm. Yeah.
The great Shamel beyond.
Right, so we need to pick up another camel. We need to get warm weather clothing because I'm particularly worried for you, Zombie. And so, yes, Perhaps we should go ahead and go.
So, we're going to take time for all of you to make sure you have absolutely everything you need before you go. The Heartless Dunes are not kind to people. Though Samdi, I have faith, would be able to survive by himself, everybody else may have difficulties with certain bizarre events that can transpire the closer you get to the Black Mist Sands. I would recommend you walk closer towards them if you want to deal with nature and natural disaster. If you walk too closely to the mountain range, you may deal with the Inhiba. Samdi, roll me a history check on that one.
I feel like that's something bad. History.
Inhiba.
Ah, yes, the Innkeepers.
Not exactly. The Inhiba are people that are rumored not to be from this plane of existence and have created some type of dwellings sporadically across the wastes and the dunes. And, well, they're cannibalistic. They are pretty powerful. Most tribes of individuals usually had to sacrifice either their elderly to them to be able to walk away, or a lot of animals for them to consume to not consume an entire tribe and then just leave. One of the reasons many Abakwins are nomadic in nature is so that they cannot be hunted by Inhiba, which luckily are rarely seen south of the Heartless Dunes. They also have insect-like characteristics.
Is the Chaclet tomb much closer to Mount Dormant than Casino itself is? By map, it doesn't really look like it's that much closer. But I don't know, how to scale the map.
It is significant. It's roughly to scale. I'm not a professional map maker. I apologize.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
But yeah. That's 30, and that's like it says it's only 29, but like there's a lot more ups and downs, whereas Jakit's tomb is a direct line, pretty much.
I'm just
directly to there.
wondering, since we have so much distance to cover from Mount Dormant up, if we need more than just 2 camels and me being carried by Fen. I'm wondering if we need to get more like a camel train, especially since we need to bring a different set of clothing for everybody for cold weather gear. We're going to need food and supplies. I'm wondering if maybe we should get more of, a camel for everybody and a pack, maybe 1 or 2 pack camels, and then just walk from Casino to Mount Dormant. Because I'm assuming he can't teleport us and
several animals, right?
Several animals.
That's not a bad idea.
Because it doesn't look, from what we know, I don't know that there's much in between Mount Dormant and the Frost Key Ruins where we're going to be able to resupply, which means we're probably going to need enough not just to get there, but maybe to get back. Well, no, I guess Samdi can teleport us back if we don't mind abandoning the camels. But
and also for Samdi's mind, camels live in the desert. They survive through the desert and all of that. Like the ones you abandoned, they probably did like what you would have done and like buried themselves in the sands and then pop out after the storm was over and go, okay, this is fine, and just wander.
But I just think we need more
camel beyond.
Yeah. Normally we've gone with pretty minimal mounting when we've gone out, but we've been taking more of like a couple day trip, not 2 weeks.
Right, I agree. I think that, and we don't want to have to rely on summoning a steed or fin changing.
Yeah, and we were double dipping on some of the mounts, which is fine if you're marching for 2 days, but if you're going to make a march for 2 weeks, that's going to be hard on the animals if they're carrying multiple people.
Right, exactly. And I think having one a camel for every person, and then perhaps 1 or 2 additional even for our supplies would not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because I mean, especially because we will need a lot, I'm sure.
So yeah, I mean, we're not broke. We can afford a couple of camels and some supplies. So
Cat is certainly not broke.
Yeah.
So
either's Vance. So I don't have the money that you won because I missed the casino, but yeah. All right, so let's go do that. Let's go to the bazaar and let's get like a camel train going.
Mhm.
Camel train. Okay, so
It's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just with this
I
group, I
know.
can't not.
I know.
I try. So, everybody, we are going shopping in the bazaar. Where's the bazaar music? Bazaar music. Come on.
Okay. Because it comes up every freaking time, I'm gonna just start putting stuff in chats that I know that I will be on her list.
Actually, that would be much easier. So are all of you just wandering through the city as yourselves, enjoying the atmosphere, flipping off the almage and the Yaman as you walk? How are we doing this?
I mean, as tempting as that is, it may not be. I mean, unless we want to make statements, but we are going out of town for a bit.
Which means it's not terrible to make a statement. Them knowing we're leaving really can't hurt, because it might they might relax a little bit if they think we're gone.
Right, but it also may leave the Katsun vulnerable.
True.
But I don't know, we may have some leeway after the shock of seeing Shinari leave his estate.
Other option is I can transform and go get everything. Me and Monkey's not well known enough at this point, I don't think.
I could also change all of us.
Okay, well, we could do that too.
What are your readings on the situation here?
As far as I see it, the city is already divided as is. Well, at least the leadership. There's been a request for my detainment, but there are still definite bounties on you, isn't there?
I would think so, yes. And for Finn.
I know Finn, but the thing is, I'm a suspect, not a wanted criminal. Sorry, major suspect.
Yeah, but the group knows who most of us are that run together. So if any of us are going out as ourselves, we might as well all go as ourselves, because I don't know that it's going to make much of a difference.
That is true.
It's not like they don't know that you're aligned with Cat at this point. That ship has sailed.
Do you want, like, Cat or myself just to cast Seeming on the group and be done with the conversation? Like, that's always an option.
Well, I mean, I guess that was the question. Are we doing this sneakily or not? Or do we want to make a statement?
I couldn't care less. Just cast Seeming, please.
Okay.
All right. And then we are going as Digital Bachwin's like 2, 8, 13.
Whoa. Who's 13? 13 has big buck teeth.
I'm
Monkey.
13 then. I'll go 13.
Okay. Giant buck teeth, just
Like we're talking Mickey Rooney.
It doesn't matter which one I am. I look in the mirror and, oh my god, I'm hideous.
That's not even a statement about. That's not even a statement about the.
the illusion.
And of course, all of the weapons are they looks like something else entirely that could be understandable for people to be carrying. And
Bart has a massive umbrella on his shoulder.
It's got a big pair.
Very solid.
so
umbrella.
Yeah.
no, it's a rolled up carpet. Yeah. So, but it looks pretty convincing that we're just like, oh, we have all these. We're traveling. We're carrying a lot of shit.
Yes, okay. Now, for general shopping and wares that we are trying to acquire, everybody, we can just power through this pretty fucking quickly if you desire. Let's start with Kat. You seem to have an idea of what you want to purchase. And everybody handle your own funds for this and just dip into party funds if you need be. We'll have Fen running back and forth with party funds. It'll be easy.
Okay. So climbing gear for everyone. Extra pittance and rope. Rations.
Type it, please. You're moving way too quickly for me to look shit up.
Yeah, so like that's already typed up. Blankets. The one thing that she was to look for that's not general things. An enduring spell book, and also a scroll of firebolt or fireball, the AOE.
How much rations? Survival check. Make this easier. We can have one of
Yeah.
the two people who aren't here make it if you wish.
13. I don't know why I still had it on advantage.
You're looking at well over 3 weeks of travel without anything stopping you to get there and then teleport back with somebody.
All right, that's planned for 4 weeks.
Planned for 4 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people's worth of rations for 4 weeks. There's 7 days in a week. So 7 times 4 times 6 is 168 rations.
That's one
If there's-
camel.
Yeah. If there's a magic shop, I'd like to see if they have any weapons of the hand crossbow variety. If not, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely
Yes.
things in the bazaar. That's one of the things that you missed, unfortunately, before the party got to it. The bazaar has a phenomenal array of just random shit.
Mhm.
You have to roll either a persuasion or an investigation to see if you can find somebody that has something or find something odd within the bazaar.
Right.
And you could do this on like a daily basis. You can randomly find treasures, but you can also get screwed over by things being like, yes, this is totally what I say it is.
Gotcha.
I also had detect magic and identify, so
Yes.
okay. And also, if Monkey is looking for magic weapons and things like that, I will join him in that as well. I would be curious for what they have.
Alrighty. So
Kat, you want to roll and I'll give you advantage? Since
Sure.
we're shopping together.
I will use my so advantage, and I will do investigation.
would you be comfortable with 50 total pittance for the entire party?
Yes.
Or would you want less than that? 50 is good?
50
Alright,
sounds
so
good.
it's 5 copper each. Right? The music's vibing, right? I like it.
Yep. It's good.
Rope. How much rope are you looking for?
200 feet.
6,000 feet.
That's
100
very
for 4
different than
ropes.
what I did.
I've a cat, 200 feet.
With this party?
Okay, 300 feet.
Think about it this way: we're still going to be able to use it even if we don't.
Yeah,
Two,
but
three,
I'm also
4,
thinking carrying
5, 6.
capacity and
Yeah, we should all have 50 feet of rope, which would be 300 feet. Yeah.
yeah.
Plus, if anyone has any.
Alrighty. Blankets?
Yeah, like
5
just
silver apiece, so 6.
okay. Well,
Is that correct? That was a question.
that
Yeah.
sounds fine to me.
3 gold.
Yep.
And you have a bullseye lantern, right? Or am I remembering wrong?
I do not have one.
We should probably get one for night watches.
That is not a bad idea.
Okay. Cold weather gear. You might be upset with this price, everybody, but it's 20 gold each out here.
Probably
You
rare.
need 4 extra sets.
Just,
Yeah.
know.
That's fine. And Kat will advise on the weather appropriateness. So she's
yeah,
definitely like, which is
They're
probably
getting
why.
the insulated shit. Like, it's...
Right. It's probably why it's so expensive. It's because she's like, no. You don't understand.
That is not good enough. One bullseye lantern? Is that all you want?
That
Or
should
do-
be fine.
Yeah, I think fine. I think that should be fine.
Hi, baby.
Okay. This is all the general shit that wandering the bazaar, picking up, trying to find, purchase, yada yada. You can get all of this. Is there anything else for that general shit we want to try to get before you leave? Oh, rations.
But yes, the rations.
So 168 rations.
And Kat will cover all of this.
Oh, noble.
5 silver pieces each. So we're looking at 84 gold.
And I'm just going to add my total up at the end and do everything then.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to...
And while Kat and I are shopping, I'm gonna grab a couple of the free apples and dates that the shopkeepers just have.
Yes, of course. Sleight of hand.
Riff raff,
Mhm.
street raff.
Easy
We
enough.
should just call him a boo
Easy
now.
enough. Pants, you notice Monkey periodically just grabbing an apple casually and eating it as he keeps walking. You're the only one who
This point,
notices.
nothing surprises me out of Monkey. So
All right.
Mhm.
I mean, it wasn't even like he was stealing it. It's just he so casually picked it up and
Just-
kept walking that, like
like,
that is
he
the
really
smoothest.
the man's
Yeah,
a villain thief, evidently.
But it's one of those where it's like, oh, they're walking so naturally, they must have bought it. Like,
yeah, like that is an A class. Like,
that's cat
All right, so
burglar
back-
shit.
yeah. Back to the purchasing of random things. I'm just going to go through a bunch of adventuring gear to see if any of this you are interested in. Vials of acid. Alchemist fire. Additional bolts for crossbows.
As a player, the acid in the alchemist fire is good. I think doesn't someone here have catapult or no?
Catapult?
Not in this group, I
No.
don't think. Cat would be the
Okay.
only one. Or Samdi
Okay.
could, but he doesn't.
Okay,
But I do not
All right.
know.
never mind.
Antitoxin.
Okay,
Yeah.
that might be good.
Well,
We have a paladin and a druid.
Oh, that's true.
I'm bringing it up
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
hopes if you need it, you get it. Ball
Would that
bearings.
work, Joey? Would that the antitoxin work prior to a conversation with Fen, or help get rid of the toxic
Maybe.
speech?
Yeah, gotcha. Maybe. Ball bearings. A barrel. A basket. A bedroll. A bell. Lock and tackle.
Do we need barrels
a
of
random
water?
book.
Or just
I
a barrel for Fed?
assumed that was with the.
Oh, he may not have his barrel anymore.
You can
Pretty
purchase
sure
a
you
barrel in
actively
town.
destroyed it.
We'll buy
Yes.
a barrel. And a cart for one of the camels to pull to put the barrel in so Fen doesn't have to carry it on his back the whole time.
Right.
Okay, so we'll get to the cart on the next page.
Okay.
All right, so we left off at barrel. Glass bottles. Bucket.
If we need a bell, the nice thing about a bell is you can take string or wire and attach bells to it and put it around the campsite. So that
I
way
have
if-
alarm.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
and
Yeah,
tiny hut.
Caltrops. Candle. Case of crossbow bolts.
Yeah,
A
we'll take
case
another.
for maps or scrolls. You do want to know?
Oh no, it's just the case. Yeah,
It's just the case.
I've got enough.
Yeah.
It's just no, we're fine. We're good.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't need cases anymore. Yeah. A case for maps or scrolls. A chain, 10 feet of it. Chalk. A chest. We're skipping all the clothes. A crowbar. Flask or tankard. Grappling hook.
Okay.
Hammer.
Yeah, grappling
Yeah.
hook.
How
Crowbar
many?
might, well, depending on what we need too, crowbar might be good.
I think someone already has the crowbar.
Okay.
Somebody.
I have a crowbar.
And
I'm speaking
have
as a
an-
player.
a-
or as a,
yeah, you have a warlock who can make his weapon a crowbar if he wants. Like, he chooses the shape it appears in. He can literally choose. Grappling hook. How many?
I think
Two.
one. Two. Okay, two will
Two.
work.
And we need a hammer in order to be able to hammer in the pittance. So probably two.
That is included in your climbing.
Oh, is that included with the pittance? Oh, okay. Then never mind.
A healer's kit.
Is anyone proficient in a healer's kit?
you can still stabilize.
Yeah, you use one of the
If-
10 charges from a kit to immediately stabilize as an action. There's no roll, there's
If-
no medicine check, it just works.
Go ahead and pick
If-
one up.
Yeah,
I'm
because if
decent
Zen,
enough.
I mean, if Fen and Bart go down, then we
Well,
need...
and also Bart is not immensely mobile.
Yeah.
Either.
Vance is at least halfway competent in just about anything, so he could
The
at
jack
least.
of all trades.
It
Yeah,
would still be good just to have one.
yeah. No, I agree.
Set.
So one,
One
healer
medicine-
kit?
Yeah, one healer kit.
Okay.
I think it comes with 10 uses or something.
I think so.
Holy water.
That
An
might be good.
hourglass. Holy
One
water?
holy water.
Water?
Especially with the
And I will
undead.
remind you that Bart can use a paladin spell slot and 25 GP worth of silver flakes with water to create a flask of holy water.
Right. It would be nice to have one pre-made. And then,
So one.
in case we, and then we
Yeah.
get there and we realize we need more, we can have him make more.
As we walk up, Fenn's like finishing off the flask.
You're like,
I was thirsty.
icy water.
Spicy. All right. Hourglass.
No.
Hunting trap. Ink. Ink pen. A ladder. A lamp. Hooded lantern. A lock. A magnifying glass. Manacles.
Do not give it to Finn.
Manacles. Mess kit. A steel mirror. How many oil flasks? Each oil flask is good for 8 hours of use. So one long rest is one oil flask.
For the lantern.
Yes.
Let's do. Let's do 15.
Paper, parchment, perfume, a miner's pick, basic poison, a 10-foot pole, potion of healing.
All right.
Should we
that's-
grab a
Pouch.
couple? Should we grab a couple potions? I don't. Does anybody have any left?
I have one.
Pick up 5 then, just so everyone can carry one, just in case.
All right.
If we need to dump one down the gullet of a healer so they can heal the other people.
Mhm.
You say you're picking up 5?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For that item, I need a persuasion intimidation roll from somebody who's acquiring it, because that price does fluctuate very highly.
I will help Barthakov.
You know, you
Might
could
have
just
him
ask me.
Or yeah, that too. If you, I'll help whatever.
D.
We have 3 charisma casters.
Yeah.
Persuasion's not really a problem in this group.
Right.
Yes, but I'll be intimidated.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an option.
I'm thinking. I still look like some weird random Abaquin, right?
All right.
Yes.
No.
But the other two are ecstatic. They're missing the shopping session. Just
Okay, that
All
happened.
right.
all right. So that'll be 40 gold each. Okay.
Well,
Their asking price was 60, so you got it down 1/3 of the price.
yeah, I was expecting as much. I was like, it's probably 50 over here. So I was like, well, I saved 50 gold, and that's not chump change.
Nope.
Oh, not at all. That's more
Well,
rations.
to a cat, maybe.
A pouch, a portable ram, Robes.
Abby.
A
Do not
sack.
sell Abby here.
A merchant's scale. Sealing wax. A shovel. A signal whistle. Soap. A spell book. Iron spikes. A spyglass. Tents. Tinderbox. Torch. Vial. Water skin. A whetstone.
Let's pick up a couple of water skins just so that we can carry water if we go somewhere.
Everybody
you
should
should.
have one
Okay.
already. If you want an additional one, we could do that if you want.
If everyone has one, then that's probably fine. And I probably bedrolls. If anybody does not have a bedroll.
I have one.
I
Sure, we all went over
don't
this.
have one.
Oh, never mind. New character.
I don't have one because I never really went. I don't go anywhere, so I'll get a bedroll.
You go
Most of
from
the time-
That's three
estate to
bedrolls?
estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of the time my followers,
Right.
stay at the temple, penthouse.
Did we even create party loot? There it is. Okay.
Yeah. How many camels you wanted? 8, you said?
I think 8. 1 for everybody and 2 pack camels. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends upon how many camels we need to carry all this stuff, Joey. 'Cause we'll want like saddlebags or something, or not necessarily saddlebags, but like those baskets they put on each side with camels, like a
Yeah.
pack. So especially
camel
since
pack.
we have so many rations.
Yeah, like one camel is our ration camel.
Yeah.
Party does not have a bag of holding yet, does it?
I think we do.
We have a satchel holding that I'm holding on to.
Yeah.
Then most of
that's
that
it.
weight from like rations and shit, you could just pump into the sack.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so 8 camels is 400 gold.
That include the saddles or whatever you use on a camel.
Saddle packs. Want 8 of these, correct?
Yeah.
$32 gold. And camels through the desert, you don't use through that section of the desert, you don't use wagons, you use sleds.
Okay.
How many sleds do you wish to have?
Just the one should
Just
be
the one to
fine.
hold the water. As much fun as to make Fen play pack mule for the water,
Yeah.
I think he'd appreciate not having to do it this time.
Right.
Plus, that gave him a lot of power.
Yeah. A lot of negotiating power that he did not need.
Should never have been that powerful.
All right. Our current total is 1319 GP.
It's expensive to run a trade caravan, and we don't even have any goods.
Well, we also have 2690 easily in platinum and gold and the party loot.
Oh, okay.
And then I can cover the rest. So, which means
You calculated some of the stuff I originally posted where my mark off was. The price is 992.5.
oh 992.
Yeah, I posted things doubled, and that was before I started doing my calculations fully. It's
Gotcha. Okay.
992.5. Yeah.
All right. So then, so far, everything's under party loot.
Okay.
Okay. And now, what was your investigation roll again?
It was 26.
26. For the Enduring Spellbook, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For
You
the
find
spell book and the scroll of a scroll of fireball.
Fireball?
Mhm.
Okay, because you typed firebolt, but yeah,
I
you can't
know.
get a scroll of firebolt. Yeah. The enduring spellbook, you find that 100 GP. A scroll of fireball, I'd say you find that as well, and we'll label that at 350 GP.
Okay.
Now, don't forget your paper and ink to transcribe that into your enduring spellbook, and you have to use half the cost of everything that you currently have to transfer it from your current spellbook into the enduring spellbook.
Okay.
So you're going to need a lot of paper and ink if you're trying to convert everything over there.
I think,
Or at least enough that you can do like some of it as you go.
yeah, I think that's going to be the I think just having it now, and then I'm just gonna over time do it.
Sounds good. Now, I need a separate investigation for Monkey's weapon.
Would you like for me to roll again?
Yeah, I thought I was giving you an advantage. I think you rolled it already, but I don't remember.
I did
Well,
one.
that was for the initial.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, it's fine. It's the same roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. You find 2 magical hand crossbows. The first one, Cat, as it is described to you, and because it is a magic item, they will allow you to investigate it with detect magic, not identify, because that's a little too invasive. You detect it is magical in nature. It is a vicious hand crossbow. Very normal. Just if you crit with it, you get more crit damage. And counts as magical for overcoming magical resistance. The other one is something that you find from a bit shadier of a dealer. The hand crossbow has a large glass vial at the bottom of it that has some type of tube that goes up to the nozzle where you load in the bolt. Currently, there is no liquid in there, but you see there's a little bit of a greenish residue inside. Now, this hand crossbow is described to you as, if you load the vial at the bottom with any type of liquids, upon firing the bolt, it will automatically consume a portion of the liquid and coat the bolt in it. Saying if you fill that vial up with poison, it automatically does that as you shoot.
Nice. What are the prices on the two?
The vicious one is 350 gold. And the venomous bolt is 900 gold. Neither require attunement either, in case that
Okay.
matters.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to. When we were. Yeah, I kind of like this one with the vial, but where do I find liquid to put inside?
You could purchase some from us, or other people have means of finding it, of course. Are you looking for poison?
Maybe. Kat, what do you think? Do you like the other one we saw, or this one here with the vial? I'm sorry, my friend is a bit of a mute.
You're muted on
I think.
Yep.
I was like, I unmuted my headset. I think the vial will be more useful, especially in more situations, certainly.
Well, let's yeah, we'll take this, and Kat, can you help purchase some of the liquid to go inside?
Certainly.
Yeah, we'll take the poison one.
And however much to fill it.
All right. Let me get my poisons up. Well, you came to the right shady salesperson.
Voice.
Roll me a d6. We'll find out what types of poisons they have up to at their disposal. Three. Okay. They have a Bakwin nighttime poison, which is the equivalent of drow poison that you can purchase. It is 200 GP per vial. The poison is typically made only by the Bakwin desert dwellers and only in a place far removed from sunlight. A creature subjected to this poison must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the creature is also unconscious while poisoned in this way. The creature wakes up if it takes damage or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake. It
Nice.
weakens them. There is... They also have... Really? It's that price? Well, okay. They have a simple poison as well that you could acquire. On contact, they take an additional 1d6 poison damage. Constitution saving throw for half. That one is 50 gold a vial.
I like the drow. What do you think, Kat?
Unconsciousness is useful.
All right, and how many doses would you like? They have 3 doses available.
Realistically, I can do one.
Yeah, we'll do. Well, I can pay for the crossbow. I just need help with the poison. So we can do.
That's no problem.
So we'll do 1. And Joey, I'm assuming that on the hand crossbow, I know there's a vial, but I'm assuming there's like a little switch to turn it on and off. So like, or is it just?
Yeah. As a bonus action, you can switch it to on or off.
Okay.
And it just stays in that state until you switch it to the other or.
Okay.
Now, if you roll a natural 1 with the bolt, let me know.
Will do.
That's not ominous at all.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. So you purchased 1 Night Abakwin poison, or 1 vial of it, which is 3 doses. Make sure you rock that down. So 3 shots with it of that effect. Okay. Now, was there anything fancy Vance or Sam D are looking for?
I wouldn't mind seeing if I could find like glamored studded armor.
Would you like to roll an investigation as well? Cat's
Sure.
a little busy rolling twice already, so.
Can I roll
Or persuasion.
persuasion instead? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. You find a private collector that has one at their disposal. They don't really wear it, as they purchased it for their son, who originally was going to become a gladiator, but unfortunately, just didn't have the mettle, didn't have the fortitude, as this incredibly fat, ugly man is sitting there at a table, breathing heavily because he stood up. So
I feel attacked.
yes. You can purchase it for 800 gold.
Okay.
You rolled very high, so you're getting a discount on that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't argue. That felt like a fair price.
Oh.
More than fair. So I think that's all I needed.
Yep, unmuting myself, sorry. I'm trying to find the party loot, but I can't. There it is. Why is it always when I say something? Like, when I say, like, oh, I can't find it, Mom shows up, points at it, and I'm so fucking blind. We've all had that. Anyway, as for the rest, I want to see if I can find a magic item very similar to the Warcaster's thing. I think it's called a Bloodwell vial.
A blood well vial?
Yes, Bloodwell, one word, vial.
Ah. If your attunement to the vial ends, the contained blood turns to... Oh, I thought it was the container. Okay. I was about to say, wow. You can use vials of spellcasting focus. Roll me persuasion or investigation, please. Get 18. Something like that. It's kind of pricey. Well, it's really more of like a small in demand. I'd say 800 gold. You find somebody who they thought it would be useful to them, but turns out, they sold their soul or something instead of like having the natural aptitude. They didn't know.
Yeah, it happens.
They're the best of us, I've always wanted to play as a warlock that thought they were a wizard.
Then it would be extra wrong. That's a sorcerer requirement.
Yeah. So, you find that. And I believe that is everybody shopping. Yeah?
Yep.
Can I do just a quick glance to see if there's anything really special, like just not as like a focus or but like if there's like certain amulets or like I just kind of want to see what all's out there.
So you're just looking for random magical stuff?
Like
as
special,
you pass through, just
yeah, just like what do I pick up on that would be interesting, because I only have my the staff is my like attuned to me, so just kind of like
oh yeah, only the staff.
Only
yeah,
the
roll me a
staff.
perception check.
All right. I will use one of my advantages. Good fucking thing I did. Oh fuck, are you kidding me?
3. Unfortunately, as you're passing through and babysitting Monkey, it's hard for you to keep watch for anything, and maybe the bazaar's just dry today. Like it's just not much luck.
Right, there's always
As
next
a
time.
quick note, can I just pop into Mama Vusi's and drop by some things?
Oh yeah. You appear at Mama Vusi's. Well, someday, pleasure to always see you.
Yes.
Still
I'm
in the
so
charade
sorry.
of Bucktooth, a Bachwin number 13. Oh no, that's Vance.
Mom, yeah. No, non-bucktooth, but like buggy-eyed. Mama, I am so sorry about my acquaintance. He does not know what is best for him. However,
Does
I
not
did
know
come
great
here with
many things.
That is unfortunately true. I did, however, bring back something for you.
Oh.
And I hold out the Blaze Tiger canines.
The blazed what?
Blaze Tigers, the thing that the druid was
The
trying
blazed tiger canines. Okay, I apologize. You said that it was all one word. What? I was trying to
Blaze
find
Tiger
space. Yeah,
to. Blaze Tiger canine.
we got there. For me? Oh. You know the perfect way to my heart. And she just takes them and starts rubbing them together between her hands.
Found in the elemental
No.
plane of fire.
Exotic. Never been there.
It's a fairly nice place if
No.
you know where you are.
Of course. Now, I have something that, well, for one of my favorite customers. She wanders over towards a small cage tucked into the corner of her tent. You hear rattling inside of it as she sticks her hand in a door that she had to unlatch. And she pulls out a simple purple canary and hands it over to you on her finger.
I hold out a finger for the canary to step onto?
It latches onto your finger. Oh, would you look at that? It likes you. Just keep it close to you someday. Pat you on the shoulder.
I just pivot the bird over to my shoulder.
It keeps like picking at a loose scale on the side of your head where your hair is.
That has been bothering me. Thank you. I will thank Mama Vusi and just trot off with my new bird.
Alrighty. So, you all meet back up over at Shinari's. Monkey has a badass looking hand crossbow. Samdi has a bird on his shoulder. Vance is wearing new clothes. And I think
switch in between random outfits every once in a while.
I think we can go on break here. And when we come back, you guys finally get to do stuff. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing today? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you're interested in joining any of our campaigns, reach out to me and let me know. Let's get to it. Where last we left off, the party had awakened from a brutal day the previous day and had their shopping session, getting outfitted with proper coats and winter wear as they are heading to the far, far, far north here in the Abakwin Desert in order to search out a legendary spear that is said to be able to kill gods. What the fuck just happened?
I think Vance disconnected and reconnected.
Zoom quit on me briefly for some reason, but then immediately restarted.
All right, I fixed it. That was weird. So, after... Oh, wait. I fucked up. That. There we go. After all of your shopping is done, you all meet back up at Shinari's estate. Show is yours. What would you like to do?
All right, Shinari, you said that as we travel, we should stay close to the Black Mist sands. Is there anything else that we should pay attention to?
Well, it is my recommendation that you would travel closer to the Black Mist Sands than to the mountainous sides next to the Heartless Dunes.
Right.
That's just personally my opinion. I mean, if you would rather deal with all of them, the Inhiba, over the natures and wild magics of the Black Mist Sands, that is completely your choice. But that is my recommendation, at least.
And what else should we be prepared for?
Anything, honestly. It is rare that we have groups, even within our organization, travel that far north. The sands can open up and swallow people. They can create massive storms chaotically. Sometimes the sun stays persistent in areas for days on end. Sometimes the wildlife out there is unnaturally powerful. I would look out for the clear body scorpions.
The what?
Clear body scorpions. They are very clear. They blend into any environment that they go over top of, but they have a poisonous venom that has been capable of killing elephants. And you start looking up how many hit points an elephant has.
The fuck? Right. This is certainly going to be quite the journey. Are we all ready? Does anyone have anything else for here?
I'm good. The sooner we start this, the sooner we get there.
Then the sooner we have this spear.
Yes.
Considering all of you are on camelback, I assume that means you are walking.
Yeah, we decided that having supplies was more important than a day or two of time. because it's a long trek to where we're going.
Now, it is also important for me to point out, if you happen to find any teleportation circles while you are out in the ruins of the Frost Key, please copy that down and communicate that to me.
Certainly.
Got it.
And I will also have the capability of sending. And now, thanks to the dream situation, I was able to formulate a spell that will allow me to visit people in their dreams. So perhaps if we need to talk or whatever, I will give you a warning to allow you, perhaps, that we could have an extended discussion inside of a dream if needed.
I do not sleep. So, communicate with Tilt instead. She is my number 2. I will make sure she is aware of that circumstance.
He's halfway considering asking where he's on the totem pole, but nah. I'll leave that.
Does he really care?
Not really. He's
Like-
halfway considering just leaving.
Wow.
Well, the only reason why he came here was to kill a man.
Okay, that's
And
not.
now he's dead.
Well, he's still alive.
Oh, Shinari's alive, but not too soon.
I don't know
No,
what
Tattoo's
Shinari
alive.
did with him. Well, I can't get revenge, and if I can't just torture a man, that's fine.
Alright. So, it seems we are ready, and our disguises are still good. We should make time and get out of the city while we can.
Sounds good.
Very well. So, you all gather your camels within the Katsun's clutches and start heading off. The first place on your journey is Mount Dormant, but before you all get there, I would like a stealth check from all of you, including the other 2 that are not here right now.
Oh god.
Here's Fens.
See how, Tsuneke, you can leave.
That's Bart. It's actually not bad for him. Oh, I didn't mean to use my advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Katarine, Bart has heavy armor on?
It's what it's. He may not have changed it.
I don't think
that's.
I don't think he changed it because he didn't get some new armor.
He got
Yep.
the scale
Yeah.
mail. Yeah.
But scale, I think, is still disadvantage.
Oh,
It's not.
yeah, I think
It's
that's
not heavy. May not be heavy armor, but even some of the mediums have
Mhm.
disadvantage.
So your group's stealth comes out to 14. Wow, that's a very...
It's kind of low for
Average.
us.
I mean, for this party, that's pretty solid, honestly. Like, that's... There's Vance, and there's
And-
Fen, and then there's everybody else.
And then there's
Like-
everyone else. Yeah.
If I weren't proficient at stealth,
Monkey's actually not bad at it. He's not rogue
he's
level,
okay.
but he's not actually not bad. 5's actually
No.
not bad.
It's just you rolled bad.
Yeah. He's not Cat and Somdi and Bart bad.
Yeah.
Bart being the worst of the batch since he's
Yeah.
got the lowest stealth and heavy armor.
Yeah.
look, I've got level 1 stealth.
Bart is like, I'm purpose built to be seen.
I want them to know I'm coming for him.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's-
it.
Just his fucking, modus operandi.
Yeah.
All right. Before I forget, I wanted to add the inhiba to named NPCs, even though it's not a specific NPC, it's just a group of people you should be aware of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely have Cat's attention.
Good.
Like, fuck that noise. Nope. Mm-mm.
You all leave a few hours before dusk as you're traveling. The open sands and desert are whisking and whirling around you all. I should probably roll a perception check. You find the desert is heating up. Still manageable for all of you, but usually at this hour it's cooling down, which would suggest you're probably heading into the warmer months very soon.
There's
Might be good to avoid that. Yeah. This is kind of warm and very hot and nasty and gross, and then there's the why the fuck would anybody choose to live here?
Catherine's already in why the fuck would anyone be here?
Like a
She's
true
just-
Russian.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, this is bullshit already, and it gets worse. What, like, not very
Samdi,
happy sitting on her camel.
How do you feel about the solstice months?
What is heard?
Very good.
Sun, rock.
You're all traveling. Now, as you're going, I would like the marching order of everybody, please.
I'll go first.
There we go.
Then I'll
And
just
Vance,
tuck
what is the
Fen
name
in
of your
behind
camel?
me. What is the name of my camel?
Very important question.
I'm gonna name him Anthony.
Anthony?
Yes, Anthony.
Anthony the camel?
Anthony the camel.
Have you been watching Bridgerton?
No, actually, I haven't.
I'll go next to Vance. We'll go 2x2. Are we going 2x2 or
And what is the
single
name of... That's up to you guys. 2
Yeah,
by 2
2 by 2
sounds
is fine.
reasonable. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like there's roads. It's an open desert. It's just going.
Then I'll go next to Vance.
So, Monkey, what have you named your camel?
Toe, knee.
Oh,
I hate it.
God. That was
And
beautiful.
behind...
That was actually a character of
Thanks.
mine.
Tony. Oh, no.
Yeah, Tony.
So, continuing traveling. Behind you is going to be Fen, and we'll put Bart there. And then we have in the back, Katarine and Samdi. What are the name of your camels, respectively?
Hang on, I'm pulling up some Russian names here.
Kamalov.
Babushka. No, that's Grandma.
It's Kamalov.
Nikita.
Nikita.
I probably just named my camel Beatrice too. After the first one, we got left in the desert.
Wonder how many Beatrices there will be by the end of this campaign.
Enough to make a sizable dent in the Beatrice population.
You know, it's pretty optimistic that you're giving them numbers, though, so that's good.
Eventually, it'll be Beatrice 1A.
Now, is it Beatrice 2 or is it Beatrice also? Like,
Beatrice 2 Electric Boogaloo. They're immune to
Boogaloo.
electricity damage. Like lightning damage.
ah! No, that's a goat. Okay. Begin traveling. Your first day of travel, luckily you rolled a 10. Nothing really transpires. Nothing gets in your way. You continue on your journey for the necessary amount of time, a few days, before you find your way over to Mount Dormant. The front doors are wide open, and you see some of the shacks and huts outside are currently being cleaned up and fixed by the Durgar that live out here. As you're all walking up, one of them waves at all of you. Samdi, you recognize him as the guy who was asking about his friend Greg. Or Craig.
It was Crag.
Crag, thank you. Thank you.
I remember those who I killed.
Hey. Well, that's nice at least. You have a collection. That's good. Hey
Oh,
there.
Hi there.
We were wondering what
Gonna-
happened to you. I thought you had disappeared like Crag.
Almost, in fact.
We were obtaining the metal for the dagger, and the bazaar that we were at was attacked.
Yeah, we heard about the tornado with all of the skeletons and such inside of it. You all survived though. That's good. We went to
Yes.
salvage the area and noticed that all of the iron was missing. Thought we just got unlucky.
No, that was us. Did you happen to see the giants that were there also?
There was a couple of dead ones. Yeah, looked
Oh,
kind of
nice.
lanky. I think they were starving
Right.
or something.
We think that they were created. So that's that as well.
I don't like the sound of that. Nope.
No.
I don't like that. No.
No.
It's probably best if you don't push
Just,
too much into it.
Right, just be prepared for weird things if they happen to
A
get
lot of weird things.
this far west.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
I'm going to quickly pop a message to Katarine. We brought the iron, right?
Yes, we did. It's on my camel because I'm the smallest.
Oh,
Gets it. Starts ripping the large cask of iron down. Just. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Pops it open. Nice. Very good. All right, we'll get to business on your dagger post haste, and
oh. One question.
Yeah.
About half that iron might have been or is armor that was on the giants. See if that was made by you guys during your
well, it'd be pretty.
occupation.
Oh, it'd be pretty easy for me to find out. We always signature anything we make, even if we are, being forced to make. Yup, we made it. Points at the signature right here. Made by MD. See,
I
right
love
there.
signatures.
But of course, if you're going to be a craftsman, you better be proud of what you're making, right?
Right.
Well, that puts one question to rest and another arises.
Well, it's simple enough that to know that Silk is the one who commissioned it, and therefore
I'm gonna cast a see invisibility. The moment
Okay,
the
roll me a
moment I cast as
perception.
Silk.
Roll me a perception check.
I want to use my advantage. I am so paranoid at this point. Didn't matter. 15.
You don't see anything invisible around you all.
Just lets out a little sigh and just goes back.
so that is interesting. We had a suspicion that you know, you are made to make armor for giants, and here are giants attacking us. It seemed to be too coincidental.
Right. Did you get confirmation about taking up some work orders for a casino? And we're trying to break back into the, business of making shit for profit again. And just, out of curiosity, if you ask anybody while you're there.
We did not have a chance, unfortunately. We were accosted at the bazaar, and we had an emergency to take care of while we were in the town. But we will be back there soon, and we will be able to do such a thing then.
Right.
Either
But
way,
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Either way, you're probably gonna have to wait a little bit, as about half the town kind of wants to. Well, not half the town. A bit of the town is harboring a very distinct eugenics sort of stance.
Right.
Remember what we talked about?
There is a very dangerous person who wants to commit genocide on, about half of the members of Casino. So I would highly suggest not taking any orders for weapons or armor at this time.
Right. Is there someone in particular I could take orders from? Like, help your guys' side? I mean, we're
Shinari
fine for now,
soon.
but we're gonna... Shinari soon?
Yes.
All right. Shinari soon. Good. Right. Just, we're trying to make our living here too, and I mean, we're happy to do the work for you, considering you freed all of us. It's just, we're gonna have to... We're honest folk who like honest living and to work for our money.
Right, and also being able to help our allies, and still make your stuff coin.
Yes. That'd be nice. Yeah. We'll cut him a good discount. It'll be good.
Excellent. And I will message Shinari this evening and let him know.
Therefore. And then we'll send a carrier out to take an order and come back and tell us what to make. Hey, that'll be good for business. Alright. But we are gonna need probably a good solid week, 2 weeks to make it. We finalized the schematic for the dagger itself. You wanted a hook blade, correct? Looks at you, Vance.
Mm-hmm.
Muted.
Yes.
All right, good. And he shows you an etching into leather that they have of this large blade with a comfortable handle that has little tiny, grooved divots where your knuckles would wrap around it to have a better grip on the blade itself. It has almost like a scimitar-esque guard around your fingers and the back of your palm as It stretches outwards and has 2 hooks on the backside, and the blade hooks slightly as well, looking kind of like a miniature scimitar that's still pointed enough to be used as a thrusting weapon if needed.
Perfect. Sharpness is more important than strength with this, just so you're aware.
He drops the leather to his side and gives you a look. Yeah, I don't know anything about how to make weapons.
I'm just saying the finest edge possible. I'm not chopping trees with this thing. I'm not looking to, you know what I mean.
Vance, don't argue with a craftsman. You'll be here for days.
Yeah, it's not like I've made fucking thousands of these things in my lifetime, and not like it's a generational fucking trade that we do. When I was trained by mine, we pop on him his, he's like dragging the crate away.
We trust your judgment.
I'm just going to I'm just going to walk him in. Just yes, Grandpa, go.
Yeah, you know, like I don't tell you like how to fucking I don't know, like raise a camel or something. And he just keeps dragging his shit down the stairs.
I have no idea how to raise a camel.
Hey, if you're gonna stab something, aim it for the fucking face.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. The face is mostly bone. There's nothing really vital there. Kidneys.
It's a small target.
Yeah. See? Terrible choices.
Why don't we just stop criticizing each other?
Criticizing a craftsman, a master craftsman at that.
It wasn't a criticism. It was a point about the fact that we're expecting the thing is supposed to do a crit and then shatter. So the point was you can make blades with different strengths of edge, either that they hold up or they're sharper. And my point was, I don't care how long the edge holds up, as long as it will be as sharp as possible. That was my point. It was not a criticism.
Yeah, but he took it that way. Anyway, I need to be up.
Okay. So, after the small outburst from the very upset Duragar, you all wish to stay here for the night? You have about 1 more hour of daylight at your side? Or do you wish to keep moving?
I think this is a good place to rest.
Are you going to occupy one of the many huts out here that are made out of the large obsidian-like stone that they've chiseled into the mountainside, or are you going to tiny hut it up?
I will tiny hut it up for the air conditioning. And we'll take the temperature down just a little bit, more than normal, just so that everyone has a chance to see how the winter clothing does for them.
Okay. So, putting on the outfit, Monkey, you've probably never worn this much clothing before in your life. You feel almost restrained in movement as you're wearing it. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Vance, have you ever vacationed in a cold environment before?
Yeah, I know the country that I'm from does have some colder environments. So I imagine at some point I would have taken a family trip somewhere, maybe to see some of the ski trip, or just to see like some of the family's holdings in some of the more colder areas.
Sure. Okay. So you're used to, well, not used to, but
I'm aware
acclimated
of
to wearing outfits of it. Yeah.
You gotta take those winter break ski trips with the college bros and slam natty light.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, you're a rich boy. It's White Claws nowadays.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
You're
too old to
basic,
know what
it's
a White Claw is. So
I've never had one either. Don't feel bad.
It's don't do it. It's not worth it.
Cozy. It is so cozy, Samdi. He's probably still AFK. And Kat, describe what your dress wear from your home country looks like.
Oh, God. Did not have this one prepared. This was not on the Pinterest board. But she has definitely over the knee boots that are fur lined, and then they're it's very fitted first layer, and then there's one shorter coat and then one overcoat that is nearly to the ground that has a hood, and it's like the thickest lining of fur around the head. And it's perfectly tailored. Like, you can tell this is what she had whenever she was still royalty. So it's all in perfect condition, and it's all just like perfectly tailored, perfectly made, and the richest, thickest furs you can imagine.
In contrast, Samdi looks like a furball.
Yes, you do. And it feels so cozy and warm. Just
yes,
so
there's it's just fur. It is no leather, just fur.
Just fur.
Vances has a fake yarn beard so that he could cosplay as a Viking or something while he's in the snow weather.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Got like a little horn helmet.
Yeah, it's got like a fake a yarn horn helmet. And
that's amazing.
I would like to set up watch order. I am typing first watch. If you are going to be participating in first watch, type me. And you can volunteer one of the other two to do it as well. Okay. That's fine. We can have 2 people on a watch.
It's about time I have a character take watch.
Yeah. It is. Just hold this. I'll be back in the morning.
Most campaigns I have characters figure a way out. So,
Just Fen on second.
Oh, how many watches are we doing? 4? Or are we doing
4 watches? It's 4 watches, yeah. 2, 2, 2, 2.
We'll
Bless
do
you.
Buttercup on as well.
All right, then
Stay
type out
on the
Bart.
right part.
That's Vance and Katarine and Samdi. Oh, right, Vance and Katarine for the last 2 watches. Who's going to be third? Who's going to be fourth?
I'll take third, the darkest part.
Go ahead and
I'll take
post it.
fourth.
And then type me as well. Cat. Yep. Alrighty. Let me add that to a handout. And you all are cool keeping this as your static watches from here until you arrive at your destination?
That's
Yeah.
totally
Just so we
fine,
don't
yeah.
have to worry about it every single night. We can expedite.
If for some reason we decide we want to change it, we'll tell you. Otherwise, we could just assume this.
All right. The handout is created. It is finalized. Perception checks, everybody. And this will just be for your next week's journey.
Yep. I don't know why I did
That was a dice roll, not a perception.
I just autopiloted. I'm sorry.
Do it right.
Perception.
I got it worse, so hey.
-5.
This is Fen because he's first.
Alright, I'm rolling for Bart first.
Vance.
And then Cat.
Well, if anything happens, we know when it's gonna be.
All right, so Samdi rolled a 9. Monkey, what did you roll? 19.
19, yep.
What did Fen get?
25.
What did Bart get?
12.
Vance?
20.
Cat?
9.
9? Are you and Samdi match? Noted.
Yeah, but Somdi has Monkey to keep him honest.
Which I
That's
don't
either.
necessarily trust that either, but
Wow, that's true. Monkey's paying attention, just not necessarily to what you want Monkey to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Wow.
Sorry, I just found a quote for her that I'm like about.
99. That's
Oh.
probably really terrible, I'm gonna guess. It's never good when you roll that close to the 100. Anything below 5 or above 95 is generally bad when you do these kind of things.
Now, I do want to have a character someday that goes and takes a nap during his watch.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I have it. Just... I had somebody play as a retired soldier, and that was his whole thing. It's like, I'll do second watch. Don't worry, guys. I did it for years and years, and every time he rolls poorly, he's like, I just fell asleep. Like, just... At like a -2. It was great. Anyways.
Oh, jeez.
One. Monkey. As you are traveling, during the days where you feel the whirling desert sandy winds whipping around, 3 days have passed since you have left Mount Dormant. You are now passing beyond Jakit Tomb, and you see to the far right, when everyone else is getting settled in and sleeping, or the far east, that there's a small campfire that was made, presumably by a different traveling group or maybe tribe or something. Looks to be a couple of miles away from you, at least, but just take note of it.
I don't say anything to somebody. I just notice it outside of it.
In the morning, after that transpires, Kat, you receive a message. We have a little bit of a problem. Silk has commissioned an artifact to be sent to him from outside of the area all of you are in. Apparently, a set of adamantian armor.
That is not good at all. Do we know where it is coming from?
We'll do another sending. The commissioned individuals should be heading to casino from the direction of the Heartless Dunes. If you come across any groups, please investigate. We don't want him to have this.
We will put a stop to whatever.
Oh wait, why is he
shipment
sending?
they
You still have the
have.
earring. He's just using the earring to talk to you.
Okay,
Like,
that works. Yes.
Yeah.
We will put a stop to
Bullshit
whatever shipments come from there. We'll be sure to investigate everyone.
he sent that specifically to you, so you'll have to relay that to your allies.
She will. If we come across anyone coming out of the Heartless Dunes, we should investigate them, because apparently Silk has acquired, or is attempting to acquire himself, adamantium armor.
The looks around and says, "Did anyone notice anything?"
I did not notice anything last night.
I didn't see anything in the night either that I'm aware of.
They smack Monkey over the head.
There's nothing there.
Nothing over the week. Got it.
No.
All right, well, I guess we'll keep our eyes open as we travel then. And if we see anybody else that's traveling the opposite direction.
Yes, of
Well-
course. And perhaps even Finn could take a moment to scout out as a bird or
Mhm.
some sorts.
Would this
Yeah.
include like campfires or?
Probably.
Yes.
Any evidence of other people.
There was a fire the other night.
There was what?
You
Looked
do
like
realize
a-
I said, "Did you see anything?"
Well, anything covers a lot of items, but yeah, no, it just occurred to me. There's I don't know who lives out here. I thought maybe it could be some dwellers, but yeah, there was a campsite.
When
Where?
was this and where?
How long ago was it, Joey?
Last night.
Yeah,
Like your watch last night.
Yeah, last night, and maybe a couple miles to the east or a bit to the east. It's hard to tell distances out here.
Finn, would you mind doing a little bit of reconnaissance as, say, an eagle or something?
Yeah. Fed will turn into, I think it's a giant vulture he normally turns into when we're out here.
I'm going to ask to be carried. As to also be up there in the air.
And Fen takes off with Samdi on his back. Roll me a perception check for each of them.
Yeah, Fed's crushing it when I play him.
Yeah. He hasn't had a bad roll yet.
I'm here for emotional support, I swear.
26. He'll communicate to Samdi. I can show you the world. And he will point out in the direction of what appears to be a campsite of individuals that he can make out look humanoid, normal, average size wrappings that would suggest they're probably scavengers of some variety out here. And they're currently packing up a campsite. Well, beside yours by a couple of miles.
I'll communicate with everyone using the earring. Found a campsite. Should we go investigate?
I would say so, yes.
I'll start hurriedly packing up the camp.
Mm-hmm.
I say to Fen, fly over there. Don't just fly above them.
Really not good to lie. Deception's not good.
And flies over towards where they are. Have him roll a stealth check as the bird. His proficiency, but the bird's physical stats.
Okay.
So, stealth at a +4. Or +4 to whatever you rolled. Because that's the proficiency of Fen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the giant vulture's stats. Its
I think it's
dex
a +2.
is... That's dex is 0. So...
+0. So I +4. That's lovely.
Yep. Well, when you roll that good, geez, he should be not here more often. He rolls so well.
Yeah. You're welcome,
It's like
Fen.
all your luck is just like goes straight to Finn.
I'll make Fen look
Right?
super competent.
A feat he has not accomplished himself.
He flies over and above them, circling around to keep a close eye on them. Samdi, you being on top of his back, I need a stealth check from you as well.
No.
So 36 halved is 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
18 is pretty good stealth. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. You look down at them and you're trying to make sure your shadow moves in unison with the vulture so that you don't cast a shadow that would draw their attention towards the skies. As you are looking, they seem to be a random scavenging party that would be out here. Very common for the Abakwin deserts. Sometimes things go wrong and different groups of adventurers die, and these individuals find out about it and immediately send a search party out to try to, well, salvage anything they can from the wrecks, from the groups, from the dead. They don't usually go into ruins and things like that. And as they are packing up all of their things, you see that there is a chest that one of them has locked and has chained and situated onto their back. Presumably something incredibly valuable in there.
God, I feel like this is either it or a complete red herring. There's no in between with you. I want to I messaged back to Katarine asking how far they are because I found somebody holding onto a chest like it's the most valuable thing in the world. This might be a scavenger. It really looks like one. But with what you just told us, we can't take many chances, can we?
Right, and Silk is conniving. He would not necessarily have what looks like an expensive caravan carrying this. He wants to do this in secret.
I want to quickly cast a see invisibility subtly.
Okay. You cast the see invisibility. Roll me a perception check. You see that there is a brown floating eye looking down at that caravan right now. It's about 20 feet underneath you, looking at them directly. Did you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I did. I did.
Okay.
Now I'm just wondering what to do about that. Is this very similar to the eye I saw previously spying on a certain paladin?
Yes. Very much so.
I'm going to send Kat another message. Scrying, an eye of scrying currently paying close attention to that caravan.
Son of a fuck. That's the... Right. Keep on it. We will get there as soon as we can. Stay out of sight of the eye.
Got it.
And I will, we saw which direction they went off in, right? So,
yeah.
I'll start leading everyone that direction.
So, everyone else is trying to catch up with them up there. Some time goes by with you, Sabdi, on the back of Fen. 10 minutes go by, and the invisible eye slowly disappears from sight. You see your allies walking over towards a dune, as if the spell ended.
Okay. The scry, not the see invisible.
Yeah, no, your see invisibility is still there. It's just the spell of scrying does not last as long as see invisibility.
I'll quickly message back. Scry is down. Don't know if he's going to pick up on it again. He might just be a nervous wreck at the moment.
I would say so. Let's make him more nervous, shall we?
I plan on it.
And now's our chance, everyone, to catch up.
Yeah, I'll send her another message, or we could just be complete idiots and some wealthy businessman who has nothing to do with Silk is just paying attention to his scrappers.
Well, either way, we will find out. This is not somewhere I'm willing to take that risk.
I would like a stealth check from everyone else in the party.
Great.
Quick, quick, polymorph Bart into a weasel.
Don't have polymorph.
It's the only monkey.
Monkey's distracted. Monkey doesn't think this is all that important. So, just random passerbyers.
Kind of bored, to be honest.
Quick, monkey, be a distraction. Never mind.
I'm grooming, looking in the mirror, doing my hair.
Very
I'm assuming
important,
you're getting
yes,
like
very important.
I'm assuming you're getting like a burn spot where the mirror is reflecting the sun into your forehead.
Why
Like
won't this go
fucking-
away? As I look into the mirror.
Just can't get rid of this red spot.
Like, what's the name? What's the name of the fucking Woody? Like Woody from Toy Story?
Hmm.
Just getting like a little fucking magnifying spot.
So all of you, what's the group average? Now with everybody together, we are at 23 plus 13 plus 12 plus 23 plus 7 plus 13 divided by 6 is 16. Still a pretty good average. You
Thank God for
all
Vance.
meet up on top of that ridge, looking down at them as they're still getting their tents collapsed and everything situated out here. As you all arrive, you begin looking over. There appears to be 4 individuals in total. 2 of them kind of just sitting there waiting for the other 2 to get finished. There's the one big burly individual who's attaching the chest onto his back, and there's another one who appears to be some type of like priestess of sorts. But there's only 4.
Interesting.
So we don't know that they have it. So do we talk to them first, or do we just go in swinging?
I think that we can be charming enough, can't we, Vince?
I'm sure there's. If we could try. Yeah.
We're just asking for directions at this point, right?
Yes. Yeah.
At this point, I'm going to ask Fen to drop me off next to them.
Do so.
And I'm going to say, I can make one of them very friendly with us.
That's what I mean. Is that something you can do quietly?
Very much so.
And that might not be a bad idea.
Aim for the big burly guy. He's probably the most weak to that.
Burly guy, one with the chest on his back.
Yeah. I have a
I've
feeling the
labeled-
priest will be a little more resistant.
I've labeled the chest holder, the priest, and then the 2 commoners, I guess.
Okay.
And we'll ride in nonchalant, like we're not trying to sneak up on him.
Alrighty. Like a performance check from the 2 in the lead, Katarine Vance.
Oh no, I have to roll performance.
No.
All right. And to keep up with that, I'm going to use my second advantage.
Alrighty. Good
You're good.
call. So the average comes out to 22. 21.
21.
Yeah. So you all climb down the landscape, Katarine and Vance in the lead, with Monkey behind, Bart behind, and Samdi also behind, with Fen flying around, still hiding.
Imagine if fucking Fen in bird form was still following me. I'd just be a crocodile with 2 birds.
Also, I did bring Misha, and while we're out in the desert, I would have him as a spider.
Okay, Misha.
And I've got a sheet
Oh.
for that. Yeah.
Cuddly.
So, as you're walking out, the priestess says something behind her. Can any of you read lips?
Not as a known skill, no.
But I can detect thoughts.
Radius on that. Keep in mind that also only lasts a minute.
It's 30 feet, so I wouldn't have used it unless we were close enough.
This is when you take observant and barbarian with eyes of the eagle, or not eyes of the eagle, the barbarian totem.
Totem of the eagle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eagle totem plus
As
eyes of the eagle.
As you're all approaching, the priestess will take a few steps out and kind of meet you all halfway. Hello, adventurers. How are you today?
Excellent. Well met. It's always nice and rare to see other people while traveling the desert.
Yes, it is. But always very nice. Do any of you have water for trade by any chance? We're getting a little dry.
Oh, I'm
There's-
sure we could trade some water.
Perfect. I have some coin if you're interested in that. Of course.
As she's
Listen.
doing that. Sorry, Kat. As she's doing that, I want to quickly try and pop into her head.
Okay. You jump into her head. I am parched. I really hope. I don't want any bad business today. They don't look that mean. Kind of lost.
I mean, that's true.
I quickly just tell Vance, you're playing the role perfectly. Like mentally with the earring.
Yeah. So are you out scavenging, or are you just traveling from point to point? As I start heading towards the water barrel, I'll guide her towards the water barrel.
A little of each, of course, and she'll like wander over closer towards you. As she's doing that, you notice this commoner kind of like steps closer, like just wandering closer, watching towards you all. A little bit of both. There's no reason not to, participate in both activities at the same time, of course.
But
Never know what you'll find all the way out here. There was a massive storm that brewed through that we kind of, wanted to see what was around. Not very much, unfortunately.
we have heard that there was that storm. That's quite unfortunate if anyone got caught in it. And Kat would be off the camel, and as she does, Misha's going down one leg and is like headed toward camp sneakily.
Have Misha roll a stealth check.
I've used all of my advantages, so
Going to take this one extra step and just start rooting through my bag of holding to just like hold up a water flask. Just stuff that seems tradable.
can I act as a distraction for Misha?
How so?
As in like one of the people that's probably closest to would actually be seeing him would be like the priestess and the one commoner on the end. So could I like get off of the camel in a way where it would put him on the ground, but like behind, like just move in a way that would disguise his movements?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Have him roll.
Oh, you didn't need it.
Didn't need it, but it was worth it. It was worth having, just in case.
Oh, here, 2 gold for a flask full of your water? Or a skin full of your water?
Oh,
Any fluctuations in her brain?
In her brain, she goes, oh, they actually do have water. If it's fucking poison, I'm gonna die anyways.
of course. How much do you need? More than one? How much water do you need?
Or I just need to fill up my skin. They have taken care of their own up until now. They've been able to ration fairly well.
I
Surprising.
imagine that man carrying that large chest must have to. It's got to be very tiring and consume a lot of water to carry something like that. Try to steer the conversation to her thinking about the chest.
Yes, that individual. In her mind, Cat, you get. No. We don't need to talk about them. It's fine. Just mind your own business, and we'll be okay.
While they're discussing this, I'm going to make eye contact with the guy with the chest and stare deeply at him and do an insight check.
Go for it.
You find out his sexual orientation.
Yes. I could very well do that.
His sexual
Alright.
orientation is yes.
Mhm.
And here we go.
Ooh,
I was gonna
Insight.
I was gonna say monkey sexual, but
That implies something
That's a little-
totally different.
no,
than
we're
uncle.
wow,
not-
I meant
okay.
specific to
Um,
monkey, not monkeys.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Regardless of what you mean.
Right.
I forgot what group I was in.
So,
It's Saturday.
Monkey. The individual seems to be very on guard. And as you're looking at him, looking at the priest, I mean, that matches what you would expect somebody who's like a random guide would be acting, like this homely, this like comfortable and slightly defensive over their charges. This individual you're looking at, this is a warrior, a fighter, not a guide, not a usual person to be out here either. You can tell that they have scarring underneath the large shawl over their mouth, and this individual has seen battle, not just someone who wanders the desert.
I will keep my eyes on. Not going to keep focusing like a staring contest, but I will just make sure that he's always in at least in my peripherals.
So just so I understand what for myself, the priest looks like battle scarred.
No.
No.
Or
The
is it
priest
the-
looks very typical guide of like places like this. The chest holder Monkey has incited is very battle worn and experienced.
Can I, since I have done this little step around situation, so I'm within 30 feet of him, can I prod his mind?
You enter into his mind.
I attempt to.
Okay. You reach your own mind and dip the tips of your toes into his. The surface thoughts seem to be analyzing Somdi, Catherine, unknown, Vance, missing Fenrith.
I'm
How
going
did they know I was here?
to is he masked?
Yes. There's like a head wrap shawl that goes around his head and most of his face. Only the nose and eyes are sticking out.
That his skin is sun bleached, but not a Bakwan sun tribed.
A Bakwan, yes.
All right, hold on. I want to, as a subtle cast. Hold on, actually, I need to. Can I
I don't know.
God, fuck. Can't do that twice.
Okay.
I want to non-subtly, but heightened, to cancel out the Abakuan advantage against charm effects.
All right. Wisdom save, correct?
Dominate person. DC 17. 5.
You got rid of the advantage. Your spell latches onto them, and you hear inside of their mind, wait. Why can I not move? Why can I not move? This is bad. Okay, no, can't move. Okay, that's what the fuck is happening?
And
Yep, can't move.
So I do have a question about casting using my familiar.
You still do all of the normal components, but if it's
Okay.
range of touch, the familiar touches.
Now that I have him ensnared, I want to quickly mentally tell, as an action with the earrings, Cat and Vance, that the chest holder knows us. I've currently ensnared him. He is a puppet for a minute or so. I think this is a downhill situation. I'm sorry to say this, but it's a kill everyone situation.
Catherine answers, do you think that the priestess is involved, or are they just simply involved?
Unfortunately, she took this task.
Give me just a moment.
I mean, I can give you as much of a moment since I am last in initiative.
So she'll just kind of... Catherine will kind of come over and speak into her mind. Are these people worth dying for? Do you?
Roll me an intimidation roll.
And you have an advantage for speaking into your very soul.
Yeah? I mean, it would be very
Sure.
clear. Just
Sure.
Okay. Oh, good. We're now at
Good thing-
5.
All right, everybody. Initiative is now called. The priestess is aware that something is wrong after you say that, and unfortunately, you were not very convincing.
No.
Vance, you see the priestess begins
Oh my
whipping
god!
out. What, is that everybody on initiative?
No, I gotta add Bart. I'm the 4, Bart's the 12.
Good, good. Vance, you see the priestess whips the large cup that she was filtering and drinking water from and splashes it downwards as she pulls out her holy symbol, holding it outwards, a large radiating symbol of the sun as she worships. And apparently there's a fight happening right now. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll pull swords and start attacking.
Go for it.
I'm gonna slide over here, and that way Cat gives me advantage.
True. Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. We're gonna do a blade flourish too.
For 15 points of damage. You strike out against the priestess, gashing through and cutting into some of the chain armor that she is wearing, and she looks hurt from that one attack.
Yeah. based on the fact that she didn't seem like she was all that tough, I'm gonna switch to non-lethal.
25 hits.
That was a terrible damage roll.
6. You get a solid bonk on her head, and she starts looking dazed and very, very surprised, taken aback by the entire situation as she's trying to blink and stay conscious.
And then
She's
I've got
bloodied.
my dual wield because I now have 2 attacks.
Woohoo!
That hits. And you said you were non-lethaling this?
Yeah, I'm just punching with the scimitar handle.
As you
See if she
crack
knows
the second
anything.
time, and she drops to the ground unconscious. Not dead, just unconscious. All done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Ben! So you again.
Oh, Fenn's still flying up in the sky, so I guess Flynn will start heading down towards us. Because we left him on watch up above, so
Yep.
so
That's it.
yeah, that's it, because he's out of range. So
Monkey.
Yeah, so Monkey pulls out his hand crossbow, points it at the guy with the
Yes.
chest, and says, "Don't move." And then I want to hold my attack. If I hold my attack action, it's like, or how does holding the attack action work? I lose my bonus action.
You say, if this... Yeah, you lose your bonus... Well, you can use your bonus action right now, and then hold your attack action.
I think you
Or
lose
you
your
can
reaction.
just hold your
Reaction.
attack. You lose your reaction. Yes, you lose
Yeah.
that.
'Cause
Okay.
You basically have to use your reaction to activate it on the queue.
Well, I see everyone attacking, so why not? I'm not going to hold my action. I don't even say don't move. I just start
Just start blasting.
blasting at the chest holder.
Just start blasting.
Are you activating it?
No, I'm not going to activate it yet. But I will attack with the hand crossbow. Make sure that's on. So first attack is a 19 minus 5, so that would be a 14
Um,
on the guy with the chest.
14 misses.
Okay, next attack. That would be a 15. Does that hit?
Just barely misses.
Okay, then bonus action.
Pew, pew.
How about a 16?
Just barely hits.
Okay, and I will roll damage, and I will. I'm gonna mark him, which does not, which is an extra 1d4. Right.
Thank God he didn't say
Still
it.
Samdi Damid. Yep, he's still Samdi Damid.
Plus 1d4. That damage can't be right. Hold on.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to get an
Um,
extra plus 10 to that.
Yeah, so 22 damage total.
Ooh.
Now I say, don't.
Takes a good chunk of him. He's still not moving.
Okay. And I'm done with my turn.
Priest snoring. You watch as the two commoners make eye contact with one another and nod their heads as they whip off their robes. You see this gnarly, disgusting looking view overcomes both of them.
Oh God, they're
God,
these
nudist.
fucking things.
You see the sand is making up the entire composition of their physical beings, and they start roaring and shouting as their mouths expand with this large, divine, glowing, disgusting maw. Let me remove the priest's character sheet. What are their movements? 30? Okay. So 10, 25. It runs over, more like gliding through the sands itself over towards you, Vance, as it is going to open its mouth wide and scream, and then slam at you with its arms.
Aha,
25 to hit.
Was a
To hit.
distraction.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and second attack. 17.
No, I'm currently at 20.
As the first one slams into your body, you see the sandy depths of itself begins engulfing, trying to like grip onto you, and it brings the other arm around to slam as well. You manage to dodge out of the way as the arms collide, and you see it pull slowly away the sandy drift. Apparently, it's trying to capture you. So 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, I took it.
10, 20, 30. Samdi, you're the only one close enough to it.
Yes, and
Alrighty. And as it runs over towards you, it is going to let out that same howling growl outwards. But as it does, you see its body begin spreading out into this large radius of sandy tones. We're going to set this as green. The creature disappears, and you watch as the entire area around it turns into this haunting, disturbing visage of this whirling sands with these horrific figures, just shapes appearing and starting to whip around. While you are inside of this, you are considered blinded. You may choose to close your eyes to avoid the horrific images inside of it if you choose at the start of your turn. Chest holder. I
Is
can't move.
this? That wasn't the spell, was it? Just
It was not
feature.
a spell. It's a natural ability from the silhouette.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the chest holder has not been given a command. All right, will Bart close his eyes at the start of his turn?
I think he's more afraid of loss of sight than
He
Yeah.
just
Images
lost
at
his
this
sight.
point.
That's my guess.
Yeah. So we're
So if he closes his eyes,
anyway.
he's blinded. Well, no. If he closes his eyes, he is blinded. But if he opens it, he'll be looking at all of the terrifying images around him.
Oh yeah, he's like, this is nothing like compared to the nightmares
All right.
I have, and we'll stay
So-
like with eyes open.
All right, then wisdom saving throw at the start of his turn.
Okay.
This is a fear effect.
He has Fey ancestry, so advantage.
That's only against charm, not fear. You need a halfling for fear.
Okay. I tried.
Halflings ain't afraid of shit.
Oh fuck.
He is now frightened for 1 minute.
Oh no.
Disadvantage on all of his attacks and ability checks
He's
while
gonna
inside
be so
of the storm.
mad at me. Okay. So disadvantage on everything.
And
he can
ignore
still
the
move.
token.
Right,
Ignore the
like-
token. The token is not currently there. It's just, it is the sandstorm.
Okay. Fucking bullshit. He's gonna be so mad. Well, he's gonna take it out on the one thing that he can see. So we're gonna come over here and flank with Vance.
Yep. So straight
And-
attack rolls.
Straight attack rolls. So if he does the vow of enmity, would that give him advantage?
No. Once you have one instance of disadvantage and advantage, no matter how much more you stack, it always comes out to neutral.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Then we're gonna. Hexblade's curse the thing in front of him. And we're gonna go in with the... Yeah, we're gonna go in with a... With the attack.
I was started hexing.
Yeah. One-handed, so he still has the shield up.
21 will hit.
All right.
For 16 points of damage. Not bad.
Yeah, let's smite it. First level smite. What would
and
that
it's
be?
undead.
2d8.
Yes.
Oh, 3d8 then.
3d8.
3d8.
Yes. Do it,
For
do
9.
It, do it. 9. A divine blast bursts against its sandy self, and it slowly reforms into the physical body it is. All done? Oh wait, no, he has more attacks.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna do the same thing. One-handed, trying to figure out his character sheet.
23 hits for 11 more. Nice.
What's it looking at right now?
It got damaged. It's not terribly bad. It's just damaged. Oh wait, let me move that token over there. There you go. Now you can see its hit point bar.
I can smite again, right? Or is just one?
Yeah,
turn?
yeah. On each attack you could do. Anytime you hit with an attack, you can smite. And you can use his second level spell slots or his third.
We'll get there. We'll see how bad it gets. We'll do first level for now.
For 13 more. Oh, not nice. It is officially hurt. All done?
I believe so, yes.
Katarine, top of your turn. Do you close your eyes and be blinded, or do you subject yourself to the fear?
I can't even use Misha because he's in it too.
Nope.
I'm going to... Hang on, let me... Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. And Misha moves on my turn, so... Can I have him move first?
Usually he takes his turn after your turn, but sure,
Okay,
why not?
so-
And keep in mind, it is an action to put your perception through him. It is
so it
an
would be
action
an
to
action.
establish that.
Okay.
But
I need
then
to check-
it's supposed to end at the end of the turn, but I allow it to be persistent because that ability would be so useless if it's not persistent.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna have him move out of range. And I'm gonna put 10 points of my healing hands into the priest.
Okay, she comes back to consciousness.
And I'll I'll be closer, and like she's trying to pull her out of the thing. I know I can't do it with my action, but I can kind of start, you know. Be like, this is what you regard. They work for Silk, the genocidal bastard. He killed all the sun worshippers.
That was a whole lot of information all at once. All done?
Yeah, that'll be your turn.
Right. Samdi, top of your turn. Are you closing your eyes or no?
I am not, because I have advantage.
And roll me your wisdom save.
Oh, snap.
You ain't afraid of no fucking horrors. Do they know what your mind looks like?
You do realize that this is exactly what my dreams are. I say to nothing.
I was born in the sand.
All right, as a free action, I direct the chest holder to get out of the sand, or get out of the sandstorm. Take off the chest from your back and disarm any traps.
Okay. Wait. So, reading over your ability, issue a command to the creature while you are conscious, no action required. Which it does.
Okay.
It's best to obey. You can specify a simple and general course of action, such as attack a creature. That you gave like 3 actions. You could use your action to take full control over him and do that.
I know that part. I was like, yeah, that seems. And then I had a plan of just take off the chest and disarm it. But then the sandstorm happened and yada yada. I'm gonna take a step back. It's not there, correct? It's just in the area.
Yeah, it is
that's just where
physically
it's
not there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, are you issuing a simple command? The simple command could be get out of the storm, or take off the chest, or remove traps on the chest.
I'm moving outside. I am going to bonus action tell Monkey that the chest man is under my control. Don't shoot him. And I'm going to huddle next to Vance as a form of distraction, as I'm going to spend my entire action to fully control Chestman.
Alrighty. Then you're done. Vance, are you keeping your eyes wide open or wide shut?
No, I'm eyes wide shut.
That does not answer the question, and I hate you for it.
I understand.
Are your guys accidentally sharing a hit point pool? Because I don't think we've touched one of them, but he's at half hit points. I just want to point that out before we start doing more damage.
Sure. Yeah. I can change that. Thank you.
Yeah. I just know I've done that in my games. All right, so I will attack, and I am at regular attack because I have my eyes closed. Oh, that's the wrong. I almost rolled initiative. That wasn't going to do me any good. 16.
16 against the silhouette will hit.
Okay. Blade flourish and sneak attack.
Yup. For
22.
22. Woo, good chunk on it. 22. Woo. Wyatt would be so happy.
Second attack. Oh man, I should have saved it all. But you never, you can't take that.
You never know. Yeah.
It's a waste of a gamble. 9. And bonus action.
That hits.
And 7. And that is.
Oh, they're looking real hurt now.
That's my turn.
Ben.
I guess Fed will swoop down into the thing.
Wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because he can't really close his eyes till he gets on the ground.
Yeah.
That's all right. He's generally okay at wisdom saves.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. I don't want to. Okay. So the other thing is, like the storm, right? The other one.
Yeah, there's the storm encapsulating you. The other one is physically the storm.
Okay.
You could get creative with trying to damage it, but right now it's a storm.
Yeah, I think he'll just stay in vulture form and he'll fly over here and try and peck at it. I don't want to burn
normal
one of his thing. All right, so. $13.
Misses.
Okay. It's got 2 attacks.
Is that plus his proficiency? Is that plus his proficiency bonus?
Oh, is it supposed to be plus his? It should be a +6 then instead of +4. So 15.
15 just barely hits. Yep.
All right. So 15 is, and I roll damage because it's him, right? I don't take
That
the
is
average.
That is correct.
All right. So that's the damage on the first attack.
Devin. Oh, it's looking pretty hurt. It's bloodied.
The second attack would be at a 19.
That hits. Oh, it's just barely still up.
And that will
All
be
done?
Fenn's turn. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. See if we're all in trouble or not. Use game advantage, keeping my eyes open. 12.
12. You are frightened.
Awesome. And I will take my camel and start moving. Okay, frightened I can't get closer, but if I attack it's just disadvantage, right?
You can get closer. It's only specific creatures frightened don't allow you to do that. All of your attacks are at disadvantage and all of your ability checks are at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, okay. All right. Then I will move this to disadvantage. And I'm going to aim for the one that's out by himself.
Yep.
And,
Well, it's not physically there. It is the cloud,
it is the
large
cloud, so I can't
sandstorm
see him.
around you.
I gotcha. All right, well, then I'll just go
you
for the
can't
wounded
see,
one that I see.
You can see that. Go for it.
That's
Just fucking
and,
gang up on that guy.
yeah. Oh, I forgot. Bonus action, Storm Rune. Activate my Storm Rune. If you want, I can drop that in chat.
Please do.
All right, now.
While wearing check reaction to cause that reroll. Okay, gotcha.
All right, first attack. Oh, 20.
20 hits.
Nice.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Just, does it have a knee? Just taking it out the knee. Just.
Sure. It just solidifies a knee. It's just getting ready to knee Vance in the groin.
There we go. Just arrow to the knee.
The creature twists, turning into a puff of sand before collapsing down onto the ground dead. Actually, not dead. Gone.
All right, and then there's nothing actually to aim for in the sand.
Not really, not that you can tell. It's just omnipresent around you.
I can make a face in the sand and shoot it.
Yeah. All right, so I know that somebody's got the chest holder, but I'm going to use my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much do camels move? 40, 30, 40?
40.
To move closer to chest holder. And I will
50. Camels are 50.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're fast.
Camels are fast. All right.
and I've just got my hand crossbow pointed at chest holder, but I'm done with my turn.
Alrighty. The priestess will use her action to insight you, Katarine.
Mm-hmm.
You were trying to warn me about them. Oh.
Yes. That is why that we are considered criminals in casino.
Oh, that is wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Just screaming as she's looking at everything, and she will use her bonus action to cast Sanctuary on herself. Don't touch me.
Mm-hmm. Like, no. Yeah, I get it.
We'll continue lying in the fetal position. The creature, at the start of its turn, reverts back into its solid shape, and we'll have it revert right. Ooh. Samdi, did you telepathically tell them what was going on, or did you physically say that?
As a bonus action, I telepathically told
This is
Monkey
the
that I.
utterance.
No, but I was using my action.
Yeah, to control it. So that's what I was wondering. So it didn't hear you say that. That's the important thing. It runs over to this area, or it appears solidifying behind you, Vance, and will attack you twice.
Okay.
Slam, slam. 19 to hit.
Miss.
Come on and jam.
17 to hit.
Miss.
Alrighty. That is the end of its turn. The chest holder, Samdi, what is he going to do?
Take off his chest backpack.
I'd say that's
I'm gonna
bonus action.
Yep. Rooting through his pockets to try and see if he has a key ring or something. Or is this thing locked?
Reaches under the shirt and pulls out a key and
Alright.
drops it on top of the chest.
And just unlock
That was
it.
the free action. Now it will use its action to unlock the chest. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Samdi, would he have placed the chest directly in front of him, or like to the side of him? Out of curiosity.
I'd say that Sandy would have thought that the reason why he's making him do it is because he was prepared for a trap. I'm gonna say that he placed it away from Monkey.
Okay, good. Monkey, as he opens up the chest, there is this horrific, lunging, necrotic entity that shoots through the chest holder, who like dodges out of the way immediately. And oh, that's going to be a lot of necrotic damage. Halved because he is successful.
Oh god.
17 halved. Oh, that was a shitty roll.
Yeah, it kind of was.
9.
I mean, it evened out.
He gets another wisdom save now, though. He's free.
He's free. And next to Monkey.
Oh no. That's his turn. That was his
Yep.
action, bonus action, free action. Bart.
Okay. We're gonna work our way around to flank with Vance, and does he get a wisdom save now that the storm is gone?
Oh, it's just gone. What? There's nothing there to be afraid of anymore. The
Oh,
storm went
okay,
away.
so advantage.
Yeah.
What?
It's a crit! Woo!
It was like the double. Oh, no,
Who
wait,
would
never
have
mind.
thought?
So I
okay,
think
and-
this is a good opportunity to use a high level smite.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He gets up to. Oh no, he has third level. We're gonna third level it. How many is that?
So
5
2,
Plus
3, 4,
twice,
5.
so 10.
5d8, so 10d8. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this. All right, he may have had a good idea. Like, 'cause
Next
that's a lot
campaign,
of
you're all
damage.
paladins.
Wow.
I swear to God, I never
It's
rolled
still
that well.
standing.
Nobody rolls that well.
I'm making up for the
It's
afraid
really hurt.
condition. We're
Yep.
we're doing it again.
Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna do a
18
crit
hits.
fish.
Go for it.
Of an accuracy.
D20. D20.
No. Okay.
18 hits.
So, and then we're gonna do another 3rd level.
Alrighty.
That's a 5.
Well, it's only 5d8. You only get
Oh,
that when
5
you crit.
only-
It's 10d8 when
okay.
you crit. Yeah.
Okay.
So 6, 6, 8, 3. How do you want to do this?
He's just like, he'll like look around and be like, oh, and just like comes in with the tower shield just over the top twice, just smacks this thing into the dirt.
Creature completely dissipates into nothing but sand.
I've had my
Movement?
head fucked
already
with
used 10
too
feet.
much this week.
He's already moved 10 feet. You have 20
Yeah.
more.
Thanks the
Yeah.
priest.
Huh?
Okay.
No, I think, because did somebody told Monkey about the chest holder, but not anybody else, right?
Yes.
So, Bardakov is, incoming.
Alrighty, that's his turn. Cat.
I would have seen the explosion or heard the explosion. I would then open my eyes. See none of the undead. But the chest holder would have been there. So sorry, I was just focusing so much on what to do for Bardakov. We will cast slow on the chest holder.
Alright, what save is that? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yes.
Failed. He is slow.
He
Cool.
just cannot get a break.
Nope.
No. Against this party, you don't have a break. It's just...
Mm-hmm. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Samdis.
I'll say out loud. He's no longer under my control. And I'll immediately cast a... Actually, I'll use my action to check my surroundings for anything invisible, as it has still been under an hour.
It has been... Wait, you cast Dominate Monster, though. That was your concentration.
But see invisible is not...
Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting it isn't. Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Ooh. 24.
Nothing?
And I'll say again, nobody spying.
Vance.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to activate my boots of speed. 20, 25, 30. And then I will attack this guy. Ah. 13.
How many crits has
Okay,
been
he's
this
hurt.
session?
3. 3. 2
Too-
for Vance,
too
1
many.
for Bart. Yeah. Too many. Considering our combat has been less than 30 seconds. 22 hits.
That's it, because I used my bonus action already.
Just reading slow. End of each of its turns, not when it takes damage. All right, Fen.
Well, what is the speed of the vulture? Oh, it's got a fly speed of 60. So it's got more than enough to come over here. Actually, he's got enough. He'll just fly over to the other side so that if Bart needs to get in, Bart can get in.
Oh, it's just out of range for Bart.
Oh. All right, so 18.
Yeah.
And the claws.
Hits. -2 AC really hurts these guys.
And 5 damage.
5. Alrighty, he's taking it. All done?
Yeah.
Monkey.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack Mr. Chest Holder. First attack, 24.
Oh, yeah.
For 19 plus 1d4. So 20 total on the first attack.
Alrighty.
Second attack for 16.
17. 16.
17?
16 hits. 16
All
hits.
right. Stubbed his damn toe. Come on, you gonna roll?
I hope so.
For another 19.
No more D4s.
Nope, it's just on one attack. Just on the first attack.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, so I just say, I said, don't move, and shoot him in the big toe. Don't know how it takes him
As
out, but
you-
it does.
Mhm.
As you shoot him in the big toe, he leans backwards, shouting for the first time because he's able to, and he breaks his ankles as he lands backwards, smashing his head on the chest and dying. And
Perfect.
everybody, that is where we are ending the session this week. We'll be back again next week. See you guys.